Hey, welcome. Thanks for joining me as I fly around. So today was a long day. It's Monday. As you can tell, it wore on me a little bit. Um, uh, just got done doing everything that I needed to do today. Just plan on flying around for a little bit in my backyard. What am I flying? I am flying the Pavo 20 with my remote ID on it. It's got the DJI 04 Pro on it, and I set up some lights on this one. See, the LED was actually programmable within Betaflight. You can go in and set up some lights. To do so, it's kind of hard to plug in with one hand, but I got the LEDs set up. It actually drinks a lot of battery. I think yesterday I got about a 2-minute flight out of it, 3-minute flight possibly, with the LEDs on. So I probably won't be flying with the LEDs, but they're good if you crash and you don't have a beeper. I don't have the beeper on this one, so at least I got the lights. Let's see here. I'm flying today with a Radio Master TX15 Pro, and it's got the metal Hall effect gimbals on it. I'm still adjusting the throttle. Still not quite where I want it. For goggles, I have my DJI Integra. Excuse me, DJI Integra goggles. I just remembered that I need to switch them over because, come on, turn on. I don't know if you know it or not, but DJI makes them really weird. Alright, so DJI makes it so you press it once, right? Press the power button once. And power button's down here on these. That little button there. Press the power button once, it lights up, then you press and hold it, and it turns on. Alright, so this is my joystick here. As I go into it, you can see it. And at the top left, I'm going to click it to status and then switch. You see how I'm on DJI 03? I'm going to switch it. I'm going to go down to 04 and tell it yes to go ahead and switch. It's switching. Once that switches, and I just did that with the little joystick up here. Go ahead and turn my controller on.
Welcome to HTX.
And power up on the Pavo. I'm going to need 2 hands for this though. There we go. Alright.
Telemetry connected.
So you see the lights now. And they just do like this weird. I got the white headlight and the green sides, and the back corners I got red. And that was all programmable in the Betaflight. And then on the remote, I can actually turn them off or turn them on. I thought that was neat. Anyways, yeah, enough talk. Let's go fly. So for this, put my goggles on, flip up my antennas. So I'm going to take off here and just cruise around. Let's go see if we can see the sunset. It's kind of hazy over there. A nice little view of the sunset, not too much. I can look off into town. That's a small town in Pennsylvania for you. I got a bunch of farmland, and then I got Utz Potato Town. Back there is a Utz farm. And then that way goes back into Maryland. But this way is just all Pennsylvania, what it's known to be, all farmland. So I'm right on the cusp, you know, I got farm here and then I go into suburbs there. So just a little bit of my surrounding area. I can go up higher. Oh, I'm at 340. I turn in. Oh, it didn't like that. You saw it jerk around. That was kind of cool. Unfortunately, my neighbor has moved out. He has hit an age that he can no longer take care of his house. He stops in still. It's not a vacant home. He's got family and stuff that's still, but it's more vacant than normal. Go over to my other neighbor. They own this little nursery thing going on. 3.6 on the battery. I don't see them out. Let's go check out the nursery. It's just a bunch of plants. Just gotta watch my signal while I'm flying over here. Oh, they got their sprinklers on. Definitely don't want to get this thing wet. Try to block out that name real quick. There we go. Alright, up and over the power line. Back into the yard. Whee! And again, it's just right after work and I'm just trying to relax. This is my relaxation. You know, just to come out and to be able to fly around the back garden, as some people call it overseas. Here in the US, we call it the backyard. 355 on the battery. I hit my favorite gap before I run out of battery. That one. And then I like to cut through the gazebo as well. Come around the deck, go over the shed, go around the bush, drop back down. Oh, and that's the end of the battery. Do I have enough to go around the trailer? I need to move that trailer. It's growing into the ground. Alright, come on up here. Still got my work t-shirt on. I don't know if you guys seen that. Anyways, I'll put it over here. Alright, well, that was my 5 minutes flight after work with the Pavo 20 Pro, the DJI 04 Pro, the DJI Integra goggles, and the Radio Master controller. Oh, I'm flying ELRS, and that battery is a 650 milliamp 3S. There you go. Forgot to disarm. No, I had it disarmed. Huh. But I gotta go get it and unplug it before it burns up. And the video transmitters on these, I don't know if you know it or not, but if you don't unplug them, after about a minute they start to overheat and they can really do some damage. There we go.
Telemetry lost.
it's unplugged, but figured I'd do a little bit more of this long form content, just telling you how it is and just doing a better storytelling experience on watching my video. Recently got into making videos for YouTube, so the storytelling for YouTube is still new to me. But as far as flying, I skipped the whole simulator. I might have flown the simulator a handful, if most, of times. The rest of the times I've just been building. When I got into it, oh, what the hell's his name? Mr. Steele and JB, you know JB. Yes, JB. He saved this shit for real though. Yeah, they were always talking about the latest and greatest products and what to buy next and be a better FPV pilot. And they marketed it really cool and that it was fun and the flight and the experience of flight, which that's what draws me in. That's what draws everybody into FPV. You can fly. Like, how cool is that? You can fly. So I'd build drone after drone after drone. And back then, shit, I was using a KK2 board flight controller with an orange DSM2 with full spectrum on a oh hell, it was a DX Spectrum 6 transmitter. Yeah, that goes back a ways. That's hard to remember what the hell that was. That goes way back. But yeah, I've been building for a while, and the first one was, I tell you, the first one has a piece of plexiglass as a body with a KK2 flight controller in the middle of it, with some airplane motors on two dowel rods and a receiver. There was no camera. It was just fly by line of sight, see if you could hover it. And they flew so crappy that it was just a trick to get it to hover. And started putting security cameras on. You would get these little spyware cameras, and they were meant to like go in like alarm clocks and smoke detectors and these like eBay spyware micro cameras. I mean, the field of view was like 45 degrees. It was horrible. You couldn't see anything. It was hilarious trying to fly. But the video transmitters at the time were just coming out. And I mean, just coming out to being Wi-Fi. And you could connect a computer to Wi-Fi and watch it fly around on direct current. And it was still 12 volt, 9 to 12 volt for these stupid cameras. And I would plug it into my bedroom TV and sit in my room and fly it around. Dog wants out. And fly it around while sitting in my room. And yeah, just barely getting it to hover. Thinking that was the greatest thing, because at the time it was. We used to put the cameras on a weather balloon. It was a 4-foot weather balloon, and attach it to a fishing rod. And we'd send the camera up on a weather balloon, and then when the camera battery died, we'd reel it in with the fishing rod, and then do it again. That was a long time ago, but now we're here. I mean, something like this, betafpv.com sells these things for like less than $300. I mean, you can't beat this. It's got built-in ELRS with a digital feed. This is great. So, yeah, learning how to tell better stories now to promote my YouTube channel. Excuse me, fucking soda. I don't drink soda enough, and I just had some, so I'm like trying to not burp it all up. Yeah, but you knew the drill. Thanks for watching. Until next time, go fly something.